hidden from view. Smoke billowing from the top of the mall. Al-Shabaab has murdered its way into international notoriety.
This was clearly a target that they chose because it was a big international mall. I mean, they knew that there would be some foreigners there, as well as prominent Kenyans.
For years, Al-Shabaab has had a reputation for recruiting from overseas. As many as 100 from the UK, more than 40 from the United States. The fear they'll spur attacks back home.
You could have Al-Shabaab supporters in this country recruited and mobilized to carry out attacks in the country.
The Westgate Mall attack throws those concerns into sharper focus.
This particular attack does seem to have snuck under the radar, and I think it does demonstrate that the organization has a sort of capacity and intent that maybe people had started to underplay.
Underplay because in the past few years, Al-Shabaab has lost ground in Somalia, seen its Kenyan franchise, Muslim Youth Centre, or MYC, weakened by Kenyan security forces, and perhaps most critically, been riven by internal conflict. Follow Al-Qaeda's global jihad, or their old rallying call, a nationalist struggle, in part against neighbouring Ethiopia.
It was able to sort of tap historical enmities between Somalia and Ethiopia to appeal to its broader diaspora, appealing to people that this narrative of them being a sort of internationalist organization that was struggling to sort of help unify the country and turn it into a large Islamic emirate.
But it is the Al-Qaeda allied hardliners who've been winning out, killing several senior, more moderate opponents, including this man, American Omar Shafiq Hamami from Alabama. And it's this killing of leading overseas recruits like Hamami that damages Al-Shabaab's international recruitment prospects and potentially, experts say, over time may reduce the threat to the United States, the UK and Europe. But much will depend on the details learned when the smoke and the dust that the Westgate Mall finally clears. Nick Robertson, CNN, London.